Hello and welcome to the Infinite Spellbook. In this series, a random spell from the artifact known as the Infinite Spellbook will be chosen and shown to you, starting with a brief excerpt before explaining its origin, how to cast it, and the effects of the spell once cast. Some of these spells may be a simple utility that causes minor effects, whilst others can shake the very foundations of reality. Some of the spells that will be presented may have definable origins, and their creators will be mentioned as such, all rights in regards to the spell belonging to them. Other spells may have no clear origin, such as the nature of the Infinite Spellbook. Let us open another page and see what spell is contained within. Today, we're looking at the spell Chaos Blast from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. Chaos Blast destroys everything in a given radius, so I must be aware of what's around me. Shadow the Hedgehog. The spell known as Chaos Blast is a manifestation of raw, chaotic energy, fueled by rage and capable of laying waste to everything in its vicinity. As the incantation is uttered, a sinister aura of crimson and ebony begins to encircle the caster, pulsing with malevolent intent and crackling with unpredictable power. As the energy gathers, the air grows heavy with anticipation, a deep, oppressive silence falling over the surroundings. The caster's body becomes a focal point for the power of chaos, trembling under the weight of the chaotic force they are about to unleash, only held together by their immense rage. The ground beneath them shudders, as if in fear, sensing the imminent blast. With a thunderous shout, the caster releases the Chaos Blast. An overwhelming wave of chaotic energy explodes outward from their body, expanding rapidly in all directions. The force of the blast is like a tempest, tearing through the environment with unbridled ferocity. The very earth itself seems to recoil from the destructive energy. Those caught within the blast radius are hurled violently through the air, their senses overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of the spell. The power of the Chaos Blast leaves a swath of devastation in its wake, a stark reminder of the havoc that the power of chaos can wreak. As the energy dissipates, the caster stands at the heart of the devastation, surrounded by a desolate wasteland. They stand as the only thing untouched by the blast, the surroundings less fortunate, now reduced to rubble and ash. Chaos Blast is an experience of uncontrollable fury. Only the deepest feelings of rage are able to call it forth, and only to those touched by the power of chaos. Few will ever witness a Chaos Blast, and fewer will live to describe it. Chaos Blast is one of the many chaos abilities wielded by the ultimate lifeform, Shadow the Hedgehog. Like his other Chaos powers, Shadow can use this ability due to his innate connection to the Chaos Emeralds. While Shadow is the only known user of Chaos Blast, its basis as a Chaos power means it can be translated by the Infinite Spellbook. Though the Chaos Emerald and the power of Chaos are very different from the Weave, Shadow could be considered as a being of sorcerer's power, as his ability to tap into the Chaos Emerald is a natural ability he was born with. Whilst possible for him to use outside of it, Shadow has only shown to use Chaos Blast when he is extremely angry. His form surges with the power of chaos, bathing his form in red and black energy. By taking a moment to build it up, Shadow can release the blast with a shout. An explosion of red chaos erupts from Shadow in a radius of between 30 to 60 feet, depending on whether he can empower it. The primary method Shadow has of empowerment is by using a Chaos Emerald. If wielding an emerald, the blast is significantly more powerful. Whilst devastating to use, Shadow seldom uses this power due to the potential harm it can inflict on others. It is an explosion, after all, and if not careful, Shadow can do more harm than good. Curiously, Shadow seems to be unaffected by the blast, if maybe momentarily winded. If safe to do so, however, Chaos Blast is a devastating technique almost certain to heavily wound or vanquish a foe. Curiously, whilst other beings like Sonic are able to use Chaos powers, only Shadow has demonstrated the Chaos Blast, suggesting it is only available to beings with natural power. Let's look at the spell as presented within the Infinite Spellbook. Chaos Blast is a 4th level spell with a casting time of 1 action. It has a range of self, but its effects are in a 60-foot diameter sphere. The spell requires verbal and somatic components, but no material components. Its effects are instantaneous and the spell belongs to the Evocation School of Magic. When cast, your body glows with crimson and ebony light before an explosion erupts from you in a 30-foot radius sphere centered on yourself. Each creature in the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. You, however, do not need to make this saving throw as you are unaffected by the spell. On a failed save, a creature takes 10d8 force damage and is knocked prone. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage and isn't knocked prone. In addition, unsecured non-magical objects within the sphere also take the 10d8 force damage. The spell also emits bright light in a 300-foot radius sphere centered on you until the end of your turn, as well as emitting a thunderous boom audible out to 1,000 feet. The spell can be upcast, and for each level above 4th level, it deals an additional 1d8 force damage. The spell packs an incredible punch for its level, but the fact it requires you to be in the epicenter of danger and the risk it puts allies in means it should be used carefully. But with that, we've reached the end of today's video. Before you head off, I would like to thank you for watching and I hope you managed to get something out of this. The Chaos Blast spell is available on D&D Beyond for free and the link to it is in the description. I hope you all have a great day and may your dice roll favourably. Goodbye for now.